All right, this video is part 2 of our review on polynomials. Don't copy off me. Put your pencils down. Not y'all sitting in the classroom. You know, the people are watching later. Watch and learn how to do the problem that you're confused about, but then go back and make sure you do the problem by yourself. Don't sit there copying off of me. Okay, problem number 3. Okay, given f of x, find all zeros of the function. Show all work for credit. So again, we're going to use our calculator to find whatever zeros we can. All right. So let's type this in to the table. Plus 1. Kabam! All right, I usually start at -10 because it almost never goes past that. Okay, now I can just scroll down looking for zeros on the y side. Oh, look, there's one now. Okay, I have a 0 at -1. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and scroll down now, see if I have any more. There's a 0 at +1 as well. Okay, so we have a 0 at, so -1 is a 0 and +1 is a 0. So we're probably going to need both of those, but we'll see. So I just go in order. So I'm going to start with the -1 and do the synthetic. Okay, so I've got coefficients are 1, 3, -2, -3, and 1. Okay, multiply -1, add 2. Multiply -2, add 0. Multiply 0, add -3. Multiply, what I do wrong? -4, whoa. Normally I'd fix the video so y'all would never know I made that mistake. But I can't do that because it's live. You got me. Okay, like I said, -4, multiply +4, +1, -1, 0. Okay, I'm scanning across to see if grouping might work. No, I don't see the pattern that would give me grouping. So I'm going to go ahead and use my other 0 immediately. So remember, we also had a 0 at +1, so let's go ahead and do that. So I'll go ahead and use my 0 of +1. Okay. All right. So, all right. Multiply 1, add 3. Multiply 3, add -1. Multiply -1, add 0. Once I get down to 3, a trinomial, I'm golden. Okay. So this is x squared plus 3x minus 1. And I'm going to go ahead and bring down my other factors. Okay, from the 1, I have a factor of x minus 1. From the -1, I have a factor of yes, sir, and ma'am. Okay, so I factored it this far so far. Is the purple one factorable further? Yeah, I can already see no, because it's 1 times 1. There's nothing you can do with that. So what am I going to do? Quadratic. Once again, the quadratic formula. Do I still have that poster up? Yep, we're doing this again. Okay. Starting with the b squared minus 4ac. That's called the discriminant. Okay, so here we go. B squared minus 4. Okay, so b squared minus 4ac. B is 3, so that's going to be 3 squared minus 4 times 1 times -1. You should be able to do this in your head, right? Well, you know, at least by hand. Because this is going to be 9. Why am I doing parentheses still? This is going to be 9. -4 times -1 is +4. So this is like 9 plus 4. So that's 13. So is everybody coming up with a discriminant of 13? Okay, we're good on that. So now I can finish my quadratic formula. Okay, so the rest of the quadratic formula is going to be like this. I'll just do it over here. So x equals opposite of b. So b is 3, so negative 3 plus or minus square root of 13. All right, that's my discriminant. All over 2a. Well, a is 1, so I just have that. Okay? Any questions about this? This can't be simplified any further. 13 is a prime number, so it's not going to simplify. Please understand that this represents two separate zeros. Okay? It represents negative 3 plus radical 13 over 2 and negative 3 minus radical 13 over 2. So what were we supposed to do? Were we factoring or finding? Just find all zeros, period. Okay. So these are two zeros, and of course we have the 2 from the calculator. So we have this, and x equals, what was it again? 1 and negative 1. Okay, so this is the complete list. All right, any questions about number 3? Okay. All right, hold on. Okay, give a possible polynomial equation with the lowest degree for this graph. Okay, well let's start with those zeros. Let's make a little list of those guys. What zeros do you see? Okay, just give me the zeros first, just the numbers. Correct. I see negative 2, 1, and 3. Okay? So those zeros, negative 2, 1, and 3, now go ahead and translate those into factors for me. Okay, what's the first factor? X plus 2. Keep going. X minus 1. And x minus 3. Okay, so this is where I'm going to get my polynomial from. Okay, give a possible polynomial equation with lowest degree. I'm not sure whether they are going to require you to, if we have to multiply this out or not. It doesn't specifically say. So I'm going to go ahead and multiply it out just in case, and then I'll ask the other teachers what they're doing. But one more thing, though, before I even multiply anything out. Sometimes we'll have to put a negative sign on the front of this. Okay? Is this a situation where do I need the negative or just leave it alone? How do you know? Yes, we learned that these cubics make the N shape that you see, but sometimes it's an N like that, and sometimes it's like an upside down N. So the regular looking N is the positive version. If it were upside down, it'd be negative. But this is a regular N, so correct, positive version, so we don't need the negative sign. But watch out for that, because on the test, it might be an upside down one. You would need to know to stick a negative in front if that happens, okay? I'm just going to go ahead and multiply this all out, because I'm betting if I ask the other teachers, they're going to be like, yeah, make them multiply it out. So to multiply it out, we're just going to FOIL everything. That's all. So I usually do the second 2 first. Little double distributive property here. So that's going to give me x squared minus 3x minus x and plus 3. So that's x squared minus 4x plus 3. All right, any questions how I got that so far? Okay, now I still have my x plus 2, and I need to do the double distributive property on that. Okay, so far I've got x to the 3rd power minus 4x squared plus 3x. Now if I distribute the 2 as well, 2 times x squared, so that's 2x squared. Notice how I line up my like terms, because I'm cool like that. You can try to get on my level. You can try. 2 times negative 4, that's going to give me negative 8. And then 2 times 3, that'll be 6. Okay? So now combine those like terms, and I've got x to the third power minus 2x squared minus 5x plus 6. Okay? Just stick a little f of x equals in front of it, and we're golden. All right? Any questions on number, whatever that was? Number 4. Yeah, I shall. Alright, this video is long enough, so we're going to have to stop there. We'll pick up the next video with number 5.